The Youth Training Scheme has been set up by the government to give all young school leavers the chance of a year's training and work experience in a variety of jobs. As we'll see, all will have the chance to get some further education and training that's useful for a number of jobs during their 12 months on the scheme. There are thousands of schemes all over the country, and no two are exactly the same. We chose to go to Enfield to make this film because of the variety they offer.
Bring the second one up again. And what was the measurement we wanted for this one? 48.
On a local building site, David Chick is carefully being taught the elements of carpentry.
Just square your line across again.
Accuracy is very important here.
If you'd like to cut that then. Okay, put that one down on the floor. Right, David, we'll start on the halving joints at the corners now. So we have our 4 inches.
Why do we use the halving joint?
Well, when you go around the corner of a building, rather than just butt the 2 pieces of timber up together, you use a halving joint and it keeps everything tight. Okay?
That's right. Place it so it's half and half. That's right.
On another part of the site, Mark Wheeler, who left school a few months ago without a job, is beginning to learn the art of bricklaying.
That's right.
Yeah?
Make sure it's level. Bubbling between the 2 lines.
Yes, all right.
Okay? That's it. And put it on there. Now you bang it over, so it won't come over, bang it over like that. See? Bang it over like that and you bring it over to the line. Okay? That's it.
Working in shops is also a popular choice for YTS trainees.
Would you like them? Yes, I will have them, please, yes.
In addition to the experience they get doing the job, many trainees are expected to have extra training in the firm's training centre.
What other piece of information would you need to complete this Pearson's credit voucher?
The reason.
The reason, right, lovely. Should we say it's a broken handle?
Yes.
Now she has decided to buy another bag from your department, and we would like you to write another voucher, please.
Thank you. Let's say she's decided to buy a bag for £19. And once you had got it signed, how would you distribute the copies?
The top copy would go to the customer and the 2 bottom ones would go in the till.
That's right, fine.
Here they learn useful extra skills and how to deal with any special needs customers may have.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Do you take access?
Yes.
Many trainees have the chance of working with the public, and among these jobs, hairdressing has always been popular, appealing to young people like Janet Stone, who joined the YTS from school after seeing an advert for it in her local newspaper. Though many other YTS trainees will have found out about the scheme from the Careers Office, of course. While hairdressing was not Janet's first choice, she enjoys it so much now that she hopes to go on to a full hairdressing apprenticeship. But to do this, she'll have to maintain a high standard.
Taking the section now and weaving it out.
I'm going to put the dye on.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
Do the highlights very fine, okay? Very, very fine. The lady doesn't want too much colour in it. Just very subtle highlights, okay?
Right.
Right, what's the first thing you do?
Tell them to take the rings off.
That's right.
Although attractive, it's important to remember that this kind of work is much in demand and very competitive.
You have to make them oval and not pointed.
On the 12,000 mile service, you'd take the spark plugs out, clean them up, and cap them, or renew them. Then you push the lead aside and make sure you get them back on the same order.
Modern engineering, for example motor vehicle maintenance, covers a wide range of activities and skills. To do this job, you need to be physically fit, have steady hands and good eyesight. Above all, as the trainees will learn, they should know the product they're working on and what it can do.
With the plug, these ones are quite clean, so you won't have to renew them, you won't have to clean them up. All you've got to do is just re-gap them. The gap on these is 25 thou. Put the feeler gauge in, slide it, so look, you feel it a bit loose. Tap it on there till it goes down. Okay? As you try this one.
This one's just arrived, hasn't it?
Yes, it's come in, but it's not quite in showroom condition. A car like this, particularly of this age, you've got to pay great attention to detail. The chrome, it must be shining, the windows. And if we come around here, the car is basically okay, but open the door and oops, there's a greasy finger mark, there's some mess down there, bit of rag, and it's got to look shining inside and outside. And around here, the tonneau cover, wipe it down with a...
Trainees also learn other less familiar kinds of garage work, like preparing a car for the showroom.
Now, I'll leave you with it. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Let's see what sort of job you can make of it.
Right.
Right.
What we have to do, Ken, is check the tension on these three chains. And that one seems okay at the bottom. This one's it's okay, it's a bit loose. This one wants more tension, so what we have to do is undo this bolt, tension the chain, and lock it up again. So we'll try that. I'll move it over a little bit from the back. Okay, if you can tighten it there.
Ken Wood is a maintenance engineering trainee. To do his job well, he needs to be interested in mechanical things, not mind getting his hands dirty, and more important still perhaps, he must care about finding out what's wrong and dealing with it.
Well, you have a word with Mr. Maybe next week when you're...
During his year's training, Ken, like all YTS trainees, has the chance to meet somebody managing the scheme and his own employer. It's an opportunity to check on his progress so far and to discuss plans for his future.
Ken, I noticed from the record sheet that you've been getting around the workshop using the various machines and new equipment. Any of those that you like using better than...
No, not really. I have no preferences. I just take it as it comes.
Good. How do you think he's getting on?
Well, actually, Roy, he's settled in quite well since he's joined us. He's having to make the transition from going to school to becoming a full-time work employee, and I think he's adapting well. The only thing we find that on the safety side, he needs a bit of guidance. A couple of times we've had to tell him about the obligation of wearing goggles, safety footwear and gloves when he's carrying out certain hazardous tasks.
Well, somebody made a comment that he was a little bit light on electrical work.
Well, we find that we're in a position that we can give him the practical experience and the practical training, but I feel that he needs a theoretical backup, which perhaps you yourself could organise to help his career along.
You're interested, Ken?
Yeah, I'm quite interested in that.
Have you been keeping your logbook going, Ken?
Yes, that's up to date.
All trainees must keep a logbook, a detailed record of their training that can be shown to prospective employers at the end of their year. And all trainees, whatever their jobs, have to learn certain basic skills, including how to use computers.
Not too bad. I'm slowing down now.
Yeah, well, it's better for you to be slow and accurate than to carry on, all right? How are you getting on, Brenda?
All right, thanks.
You're not getting your zeros muddled up with your O's anymore?
No, not anymore.
Good. What about you, Billy?
It's all right, but if you put the wrong numbers in, how would you rectify it?
Well, if you look, you've got what we call the cursor, the backward arrow. And we go back to the information, the backward arrow there. And you can move that along, and go over the information that you've already done, and it will just erase it. That's it.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank you.
These basic skills, which also include communication, problem solving and planning, are important, since they're not only needed for most jobs, but in adult life as well. For trainees who are interested in horticultural work, for example in garden centres, a local college provides special courses.
Richard, I would like you to take this branch off. Remember how I've shown you before, starting with the cut underneath the branch, working your way through a little bit, then coming to the top and cutting through, and you can just support the branch with that left hand until it drops, okay? Michael, I'd like you to do exactly the same thing, please. Do as I've instructed you, taking this branch off and then working the way down and taking the rest off. That's lovely.
Could you start the next row with that on, because it might topple over.
During their time here, the trainees learn basic horticultural skills. They're taught about plants and the jobs that have to be done at different seasons.
That's great.
They also learn to use a wide range of standard garden tools and machines.
Now, Stephen, how and when would you refuel this engine?
You'd make sure the engine is on and that you're in first gear.
That's not the right answer.
Make sure the engine's switched off and you're in an open space.
That is correct. Michael, can you show us where you would start this machine?
I'll start it by pulling the recall start, which is there.
That's right, fine. Richard, having got the machine running, how would you stop it?
Switch it off just there. And the on-off switch, turn it to off.
Thank you. That's right.
But as well as their work experience, these trainees are studying 1 day a week for the first part of the City and Guild certificate in horticulture.
What do you want me to do then?
I want you to pick these 2 pallets up from here.
Yeah.
And take it into the yard and put it on the trailer for me.
Alright.
Lift that one up on top of that one and lift 2 together into the yard.
Alright, yeah.
Go very slowly down. That's it. Right. Lift 2 together now. Lift both the pallets up. Now drive slowly backwards.
The aim of the YTS is not only to train young people for a particular job, but under careful supervision to encourage them to develop self-confidence and responsibility. The need for young people to be familiar with computers and other modern electronic equipment is nowhere more obvious than in today's offices.
Can you please enter the customer's account number? When you've entered the account number, we must always check it's gone to the right company.
All youth trainees here get very detailed and expert instruction in this important skill.
Now this is a new application that we've had in today, so that will be an addition, which is number 2. Oh, that's right, great. Oh, that was number 3 instead. But there is a way of getting out of this. If you just press down the shift key and do 4 stars, that's right, carriage return, and you'll notice any more amendments.
Clint Byam's interest in computers has proved very successful for him. It started while he was still at school. So when he joined YTS, he asked for computer training and was taken on as a trainee by a local firm. He did so well there that he's been offered a job as a trainee computer operator. Nigel A. Church has also been offered a job during his training. He was not sufficiently qualified when he left school to train as an architect, so he asked for drawing office work on YTS and came to this firm for his year's training. Recently he applied and got a job as an assistant in the architects department. College plays an important part in the life of YTS trainees who are studying for a variety of certificates. But some colleges, like this one at Southgate, also offer practical experience for students. Ashley Edwards is a YTS trainee on a City and Guilds catering course.
So 2 pamplemousse, 1 scampi, 1 lamb, 1 third, 1 2 spruce, and 2 palms macaw. Yeah, thank you.
In the college training restaurant, he has a chance to learn what being a waiter means and what can go wrong.
Now, Ashley, you've done 2 things wrong here. You've left the menus with the customers. You also haven't changed the cutlery. Now, can you see that's done? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, what we'll be doing this morning is covering the 3 main areas of craft that you would need to use in your schools, in your playgroups with children. And they're going to be painting, dough modelling, and a collage, a spring collage. And as far as the painting's concerned, I want you to do some potato printing, some butterfly printing, and also some finger painting. That's fine. You can get
These YTS trainees come here to Edmonton College 1 day a week to study for the college certificate in community care. Today they're learning how to use painting and modelling for very young children.
Right, now you're going to do me a nice spring collage. Yes? Any ideas?
A farm.
You're going to do a farm, fine. How are you getting on here? Michelle? Let's have a look. Oh yes, that's lovely. Yeah, that's fine. Lovely.
You're going to do some potato painting, Ariadne? Yes? Okay. Get the potato and put it on your paper. That's right.
For the rest of the week, Michelle Varezo comes here to this nursery centre. But she'll also be expected to work with old people, either in a home or perhaps Meals on Wheels.
Beautiful butterfly.
Not that one. That was a bit buttery, wasn't it? Leo? Put that one on top.
What's that little creature up there? An owl. And this is Big Billy Goat Gruff.
In this programme, we've only been able to give a taste of some of the schemes available on the YTS. But it's important to remember that it's designed for young people of all abilities and aims to help them get the skills and experience they will need in their working lives. But remember, there is no guarantee of a job at the end of the year.
Little Billy Goat Gruff is on the bridge. Can you see him?
Okay, Mark. Pick up the muck like this. Roll on the board. Pick it up. Place it on the wall. Now you must spread it evenly.
You're massaging the cuticle
So the block
cream in
don't
to
sink.
keep the cuticles quite soft. All down the sides of the nails.
This one's just arrived, hasn't it?
Yes, but it's not quite in showroom condition yet. A car like this, you've got to pay particular attention to detail.
Right, now you press that key to enter it. Computer will enter the actual order number on there.